Hello everyone and welcome to my very first Let's Play. I'm going to go through a nice simple little game here called Night Sky. It's a wonderful little indie game, simple physics-based game. You're just rolling a ball around with power to speed up, slow down, and sometimes even change gravity, so it should be a bit of fun. I've barely played any of it. So let's just get in and see how things go, will we? Let's see, normal or alternative. The normal mode is designed to appeal to casual gamers and features a helpful tutorial. This mode is recommended for most players, though you should try the alternative mode on your second playthrough. An alternative mode, eh? The alternative mode features difficult gameplay, complicated puzzles, and minimal instructions. It's recommended for your second playthrough or if you simply like a good challenge. I will probably do that at some point, but right now let's just go normal, since it seems to be, meant for the first playthrough anyway. And tutorial is on, so that we'll be able to get a few hints and tips, and these are all the different areas we will have to go through, including one that's rather interestingly called Slightly Nonsense. I hope that means the puzzles aren't completely fecking out of this world. Anyway, let's start it up with the beach. Late one afternoon, I randomly stumble upon a beautiful sphere at the beach. It's like nothing I've ever seen. I can't tell whether it's made of crystal, glass, or some other substance. I do notice a subtle glow and presence, as if it has some kind of life force. Without another thought, I pick up the mysterious sphere and decide to take it home and cuddle with it till the wee hours of the morning. As you do. Since that first night, I've had nothing but the strangest dreams about surreal places and experiences, where the foreground is completely black and the only colour comes from the magical ball or the background, or the white beady eyes of random creatures. And we're in! That little ball down there is you, and you roll it about and hit it off things. Some things are solid and you can touch them, and other things aren't, like this little bucket over here. And as I said before, the only colour really is in the background and the ball itself. I'm going to get off this screen before it blinds us. There we go, much better. So everything is completely black, and every now and again you see little shapes and stuff. And that was the end of it. But basically the entire game is like that little planet floating around there in the bottom left. And you just navigate your way through it, apparently. Through ever more difficult little puzzles. Anyway, let's go into Harara Mountains and see what we can do in here. And there's something wobbling there in the rain. But we don't care, let's just get on the roll. Whee! Nice and simple movement. But don't drop down these little holes because it's death and you have to restart the section. Now each section contains several screens, usually about 3, maybe 4 screens a piece. And they just have little puzzles like this that you can easily sort your way through. And here's a snake. Or at least I think it's a snake that doesn't try to eat you. Just moves about. Nothing in here, that's moving or seems alive is going to go anywhere near you. They're just there for show. Now, hold right to move faster when you go up the ramp, hold A during the whole ride. Now that's because I have my movement set to WASD and my powers are set to left and right. So left is normally slow down and you glow like that, and right is speed up and you glow blue. There's also the power where you turn gravity on its arse, and that's kind of purple. So let's go! Awesome speed. And speed it again, and you can go right through that really quick. And there's a couple of little chisels there. Go back to your own game and get exploded or whatever the hell happens to you in that. Freaky little things. So yeah, powers come and go. On this level, right doesn't activate any power. I still have my slow power, but now I have no second power. That's why you see a red X there. So okay, we'll just knock this block into this space over here and go through. Now, I don't want to get stuck down there. I really don't want to get stuck down there. But see that glowing circle? We're going to go to that, and it's going to open that door. And we're going to knock this block down here so that we don't get stuck and we can just go right on through. And I really want that tank. That would make the game a little easier in some parts. Just blow your hole, blow a hole through a wall and roll right on through. But in the parts with the crazy jumps, it probably wouldn't do much. Your power to move fast at the turn. Sweet! Whee! Hello, weird, I don't know, goat with weird horns, or maybe you're a rabbit, a very muscly rabbit with a huge upper body, I don't know. Whatever the hell it is. Okay, we'll bounce across here. Right. When you see a green cursor, press down to activate. It's because I have my down button set to activate or select or whatever, and of course my up button is set to restart the level. We'll try not to do that. But if I screw up like that, it can be unavoidable. Let's see how we go. Yeah, we'll drop that, and we'll go over here, and if you move too fast, you're likely to go right down into that chasm. So, we'll drop this next thing, and now we have a way across. Ooh, this bit's fun. See that? We're going to play pinball. Because you have absolutely no control over your ball on this level. So you have to flipper it to where you want it to go. There we go. And on the next screen, we've got another one, and boom! And we're just going to slowly roll to the end of the level, while random little rockets are fired off in the background. Tiny cities. The key to solving the level may be to the left. If you get stuck, press up to restart the level. Now, if you're stuck, it'll be like this. You get stuck in a little area here, you can bounce around, but you just can't seem to bounce out of it. So let's restart that. We'll go over to the left like it says, and see what happens. Oh, what do you know, there's a little thing here. So we'll knock it across, bring it with us, bring it up this little hill, and let it go first. And now we can use that to get gone. Those square animals up there are freaking me out, so let's get out of here. We don't need these, so let's just go. Whee! You cannot move on this level, much like the pinball level. So you gotta brake in order to control your little sphere. Because you don't want to fall too quick, otherwise you'll either get stuck there or go off the edge there. And now we just slowly roll away into the distance. this little cart will bring us across here. And we slowly roll on. So relaxing. Hold right to invert the gravity. Remember that when on the ceiling, spinning clockwise moves you to the left. That's right. Everything is reversed. So you gotta go left to go right, and right to go left. That's nice of them, making it awkward. So right, let's see. You want to brake right here in the middle, so that when you flip over, you just go right through that hole. And off you go to the next area. Now this is death. Whee! Death. So there's no ground, you gotta go up here. Whee! Off we go. It's an interesting little thing that they put into this. Makes it very fun. Now, drop down one. I don't think you really want to drop down there though. Not a good idea. You know, you want to brake on top of this. You want to brake near the back because as it goes over certain areas, it might tip forward. And if it tips forward, it'll go on its head and you won't be able to do anything with it, let alone get over that little gap. Powers come and go. In some levels they may even be enforced. So we're constantly slowed here, which means we move slower, we get a little bit more control over the sphere. So some bits of the level can be quite tricky, and some bits can just be somewhat easier. It all depends on how you look at it. That's beautiful rain in the background. You just barely know it's there. Very loud though. And that was the second section done. And we haven't been at this very long, so let's move on to Skimming Sky. The thing that thinks it's Skyrim? I don't know. Whatever the hell this is, let's go and do it. Here we are, zooming along with the very difficult puzzles. Yeah, that was very difficult to figure out. Ah, here we go. Now they're trying to make us think. Making us knock things about. And there we go. It's like they want to start off each area with something simple before they get you the really difficult bits. So it's all relatively simple. So we knock that against that, it goes there, and we can get out now. And every so often, my computer seems to slow down just a little. I don't know if it's because of the recording or what. Hopefully it won't do it too often. I know it'll do it in one or two parts coming up, but we'll deal with that. So we will drop this boulder on the little catapult, and knock ourselves up here to freedom. Yes, this is where it'll slow down, when all these little things are on screen. All these little blocks that we can bounce about with. And we're through them. They don't look like much, but we'll have to deal with them a lot later on. Hello bird thing. I think you're a bird. Or a... Yeah, you're a bird. You're supposed to be an owl. Freaky looking thing. Anyway, on we go. With all those wonderful twinkly lights in the background. And that was just stupid. Now, what you don't want to do is fire that cannon like that. So they'll do all sorts